Hello and welcome to a new episode of our Beyond Core podcast, and Happy New Year to all our listeners and viewers. In this video, we want to have a deeper look at the top AI use cases in all industries in 2024. And as you know, a lot of companies are currently exploring use cases and what AI can do for them. How can they leverage AI to save costs, but maybe also to build new businesses. And therefore, we released the AI Innovation Kit last year. And part of the AI Innovation Kit is the AI Use Case Navigator. And the Use Case Navigator is basically that we created a database of over 600 real use cases, and we identified 28 patterns in it. And based on those patterns, it's easy for any company to ideate and explore how can they maybe apply those patterns of use cases for their specific situation, for their own individual situation in different aspects like customer experience and customer-facing topics, or business process topics, supply chain topics, or maybe for new services, new products, new business models. And in this video, I will show you how you can also explore our database by yourself. So we released also a feature called heat map or portfolio analysis. And this is exactly what we will show you in this video. So let me share my screen with you, and I will guide you through this whole process. This is our website. So when you go to fastbreak.one, you will enter our whole homepage. Of course, you can learn more about us, but you see also this menu at the top, AI. And when you go straight to the AI Use Case Navigator, then you can learn more about the navigator and how we analyze the 600 use cases in our database, and what kind of patterns they are. And here you can also download our playbooks, our toolset, and you can check out the use case database. When you go to the menu and you go to AI Use Case Platform, then you come to the specific page where you have the AI Use Case Platform. And here you have the chance in two ways. First, you can explore all the use cases. And second, you can use the heat map to generate analysis based on your preferences. So let's have a first look at the use case database. Here you can explore the different use cases. From a customer experience point of view, we only showcase 20, but you can filter by domains or by specific patterns. And then when you click filter, it will update the list here, the top 20, and you can further explore. So this gives you a first step in your ideation process to learn how others are using AI. The second part is when you go further down. Here you come to the use case portfolio analysis, and this is where you can. This is the point where you can start analyzing. Here you have the portfolio, and you have we created the heat maps, and the heat map you can generate by defining the two axes, x-axis and the y-axis. And for example, when you go on the x-axis, the domain, and the y-axis, you generate pattern, then you can click on Portfolio anzeigen, and then it will open up the heat map. Let me show you the heat map in a second. So this one I want to show you. So this is the heat map you generated. Again, I will show you. So when you click Portfolio anzeigen, it will generate the heat map instantly. And here you see, indicated by the size of the bubbles, how many or how often the pattern of maybe generative creativity has been used in this industry. So here you see a kind of analysis, kind of a heat map, where you see, okay, what kind of use cases are dominating or used in those specific industries. So for example, when you go to media and entertainment, of course, then generative creativity is used, or sales and pricing is used very often. It makes sense because they very often work in generating texts or new graphics or social media topics, etc. Or when you go for healthcare, for example, then you see most of the patterns are like supportive diagnostics and analytics, which is also by kind of obvious because you as a healthcare provider or as a doctor or medicine or whatever, you want to go and explore specific data sets and identify maybe what is happening with your patients, specific things like that. So you see what is happening, and you see also indicated by multiple of those dots that not only one is dominating or two are dominating, but also others are used. So you see, for example, in healthcare here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those dots. So 7 kind of patterns are typically used in the healthcare industries. And here you can further explore by yourself, going through the different industry. Another option you can do is you can go by domain and then by, for example, function. And then you get an analysis like this. So what kind of function, like automation or generating content or generating data or recognizing patterns or discover analytics, discover things, patterns, for example, or prediction models or optimizing things. So what is dominating as a function in the specific industries? Or you can further explore like purpose. So what are people? What is the main purpose in those industries? So for example, is cost cutting, like in industry 4.0, we see cost cutting. So reducing the cost for manufacturing is of course the most dominating purpose. But we also see a lot of innovation topics here in different industries. So a lot of those are really looking for innovative solutions, or looking for an AI, how AI can help them to innovate. In healthcare, maybe exploring new recipes for medicine and so on. So it's a good way to explore what are the main purposes at the moment in those industries. And here you can further go through the database and analyze it. Also, what kind of AI technologies are used? Is it machine learning, language processing, etc. So you can further explore and further dive deeper. What is important for us is that you can explore it by yourself. And if you have any questions, please give us a feedback. We are open to implement new features in the analysis, but also if you think 1 or 2 use cases are missing, I mean, we now have over 600 in the database, but we are open to add more and more and more. Please use the form on the page to submit your case. We will review, and if it makes sense, then we will add it to the database. So it becomes it's an open database, an open platform. So you can our objective is to help companies to further understand what are really the real helpful use cases of AI, and not just talking about technology and the technology features, but really making the leap into applicable solutions for the people using our database. So thank you, and enjoy playing around with the database, with the portfolio analysis, and looking forward to get the feedback from you. Thank you.